Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to build decks led by the legendary creatures from the Final Fantasy set. Leading today's $50 budget deck is the crotchety old woman who once taught Best Girl Y'shtola, Matoya, Archon Elder. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Matoya Archon Elder is a 3-mana 1/4 legendary human warlock. Whenever we scry or surveil, we draw a card. Pretty straightforward. Like a lot of blue commanders, Matoya cares about us drawing cards and even helps us to draw more cards. Always welcome. Now, I know that some of you are sitting there thinking this will be another Labman deck. Well, you're wrong. So there. Once upon a time, the Sharlayans had an outpost in the Dravanian Highlands. Though the dragons who called that place home took issue with the Ishgardians nearby, they didn't really fight against the Sharlayans. It could be because the Sharlayans had advanced technology, or because they kept to themselves. But one day, the Sharlayans fled their outpost. Why? Well, that's a spoiler. Maybe someone will explain it in the comments. Or you can find out yourself by playing the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial. Sorry, not sure what came over me. Remember, after Yoshi P took over Final Fantasy XIV, he was determined to make the game an homage to all of Final Fantasy. So rather than just having a couple of references to other games and traditional things like crystals, airships, Cid, and Moogles, he brought back characters and storylines from previous games. Matoya dates back to Final Fantasy I. In this game, you're tasked with finding her magic eye. Also, her cave is filled with magic brooms constantly sweeping. Those same brooms can be seen in her cave in Final Fantasy XIV. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. I know I'm sponsored, so you may not believe me, but Ultimate Guard katanas are the best sleeves on the planet. They have gorgeous colors like these new purple ones, are durable and long-lasting, and an absolute joy to shuffle. Let Ultimate Guard protect your cards with katanas. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Rivendell, Reliquary Tower, Scavenger Grounds, and 29 islands. I know that's not a lot, don't worry about it. For mana ramp, we're running Jace's Sanctum, Emrakul's Messenger, High Tide, Solemn Simulacrum, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Sky Diamond, Mind Stone, Thought Vessel, Decanter of Endless Water, Thron Dynamo, Gilded Lotus, and Wayfarer's Bauble. Mostly staples, but a few thematic cards as well, as is right and proper. Our card advantage package consists of Teferi's Ageless Insight, Mission Briefing, Thassa, God of the Sea, Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, Ilmeg Pixie, Mind Whisker, Behold the Multiverse, Archmage Emeritus, Venwixt Verbose Host, Archmage of Runes, and Windfall. Lots of ways to dig through our deck, especially with our commander. Now, I also wanted a small cantrip package in Consider, Opt, Serum Visions, Deliberate, Sigiled Starfish, Preordain, Curate, Dreams of Laguna, Mystic Speculation, Council's Deliberation, Mentor's Guidance, and Scour All Possibilities. These cantrips are why we have so few lands. Remember, you can lower your land count by 1 for every 2 cantrips, but you don't want to just toss in cantrips for no reason. You want a deck that cares about casting cantrips, like this one. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Negate, Counterspell, Unauthorized Exit, Dissolve, Sinister Sabotage, Fading Hope, Rapid Hybridization, Hithlane Knots, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Swallowed by Leviathan, Commit Memory, Select for Inspection, Ifara's Dispersal, Voyage's End, Bane's Contingency, Don't Make a Sound, Wash Away, and Impede Momentum. Yes, a good chunk of our interaction either scries or surveils, but it also acts as a cantrip. Our board wipes consist of Aetherize, Washout, and Curse of the Swine. Both budget and mean. Perfect for blue. The core of our deck consists of Psychosis Crawler, Hermes, Overseer of Elpis, Alondra Skydreamer, Homunculus Horde, Chasm Skulker, Talran Sky Summoner, Murmuring Mystic, and Detective of the Month. Supporting our plan, we've also got Swiftfoot Boots and Lightning Greaves. Wanted to protect our commander, of course. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 45 mana sources split between 32 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. Light, I know, but we discussed this already. 11 pieces of card advantage, plus 12 more cantrips. 18 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds and Commit Memory. No sudden I win cards, but lots of value. The point of this deck isn't to combo off and win. We're not trying to control the entire game with stacks and counterspells. What this deck is trying to do is keep everyone in line and prevent others from comboing off. Yes, you can cast your spells. Most of them. No, you can't cast Thousand Year Storm or Craterhoof. Don't be silly. But eventually, we'll build a huge army of tokens and destroy our opponents, sweeping them away one at a time. Do you have a Matoya Archon Elder Commander deck? What about a deck led by one of the other legendary creatures from the Final Fantasy set? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgine, Nazwin, Congo, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sent, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yordi, and Sleech. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.